If you want to know how to get your hair to look like this, then you should stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lyric Fox, and on this channel we talk about love, light, and the pursuit of happiness. Just kidding. I'm actually still figuring out what we're going to talk about on this channel, because I don't only want to make vlog videos. Like, I have a lot inside of my heart and inside of my brain that I want to upload and talk about, but it's just a matter of actually sitting down and planning it out and getting my life together so I can do that. But on my last video, when I was doing pin curls and just like a little lock update, a few people asked for a tutorial on how I got my curls to look the way that they did. So even though the last video wasn't really a tutorial, I'm going to try to make it a pretty short video because it's pretty straightforward. So without further ado, let's get started. Put a little bit some tea tree oil. This isn't the tea tree oil I typically use, but this is what they have at the beauty supply yesterday. So like, it says natural tea tree oil, but you know, that stuff you get at the beauty supply, it'd be like 99. You gotta really read it. Like, tea tree oil isn't even actually the first ingredient on here, but it smells good. It's oil. It's gonna get the job done for today. I have my clips in this bag and off my hair sometimes. So what the heck is that? What was that? I think it's incense powder. I also have some pure tea tree oil just for the smell. It's real tea tree oil, so I put like a drop of that in this mixture that I'm about to create. I'm gonna show you all how I make the mixture. And I also use this aloe vera gel from Target, which it's, you know, it's still not my favorite aloe vera gel to use. If I had a real aloe vera plant in my backyard or something, I would definitely use that, but I just don't have that right now. So this is what we're gonna use, and then plus the oil, and I'm gonna mix it up, and that's what I usually use to grip onto my hair. Literally just mixing aloe vera gel and tea tree oil, basically. Even if this what is the word? The word that I was looking for was concoction. I was gonna say conjunction, but I was like, no, this is not conjunction.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function? That's not what I was trying to do.
I'm making my concoction in here, and I'm gonna stir it up with one of the clips, and I'll show you guys. Also, I know y'all probably see this in the background, but I don't actually use this on my locks. I did once because it smelled good, but I've heard lots of things about Jamaican mango and lime products, and it wasn't my favorite. Like, it didn't leave buildup or anything, but it didn't hold, and I feel like if I were to use this on a regular basis, then it probably would leave some type of buildup or just gunk that I don't need in my hair. So I'm gonna start with this last row or first row in the back. So I grab the lock that I want. And like, honestly, I usually don't even use a comb for real. Sometimes I do if I really think something needs to be separated. Like,
I take a little bit of my concoction and I just put it on the lock. And try not to go too tight because it's not necessary. It just isn't. And yep, really simple stuff. Not anything too crazy. I just want to make sure it's on there tightly. And yeah. And sometimes for these back ones, I'll even put like another pin on it so that it's like straightened. But since I'm curling my hair, there's not really need to do that. Okay, so after you get that lock retwisted, you pick which way you kind of want your locks to go. And honestly, I'm not sure if I want to do it inwards or if I want it outwards. I don't know. It's going to be inconsistent all around my head, so don't be looking for which way I choose to curl my locks because I don't know. And then, yeah, you just grab the very bottom and you literally just roll it up like it's a fruit by the foot, a fruit roll up. Whatever you usually roll up, like a yoga mat. Ooh. And you just kind of keep doing that. And every single one I do is not going to be perfect. And like, I don't even really want it to be all that tight because I like the look when, and then you grab a bobby pin. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention you need bobby pins for this. I mean, I thought that was pretty obvious by the title, but I want to make sure I put everything out there plain and simple. Then you take your bobby pin, and then you kind of go to the outside of the lock, and like both the outsides of the lock, the spiral that you've created should be inside of the bobby pin. So like that. And then you kind of just slip it through, and make sure it's holding the entire spiral that you've created, so that your lock does not fall ever until you're ready to take out the pin. Oops. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again.
so I know it just kind of fell, but I'll show some more once I get to the front of my head where you guys can actually see what's going on. But I just want to give an example on that back part of your head. All right, obviously there's been a change in location. I don't know where all my bobby pins went, and obviously I'm doing pin curls as a tutorial, and I've already done pretty much the entire back of my hair, and I don't know where my bobby pins are. And I got my seat all the way up like a grandma, so my hair is like flat on my car. But yeah, I got a new car, everybody, so I'll be back. Sometimes for these side ones, I like to put rods instead of pinning them, because like I kind of like that spiral look on the sides of my head. Take one of these rods, these little white ones, just kind of wrap it around really tightly, and yeah, that's about it. Yep, that's it. Left. And I just realized since they're in the front, they're the most visible, and since I'm almost done, these are the ones I really wanted to demonstrate like how to do this. This lock, I'm gonna separate it because sometimes the hairs like to marry, sometimes the locks like to marry at the roots, and if you don't separate it, if you're not freeforming, that is not something that you want. And I don't really consider myself to be freeforming. I used to consider myself semi-freeforming, but I don't know, I've been retwisting a lot more often lately. I really never was really much of a wig girl or anything, but it's like my mom always did my braids, or she would press my hair. Luckily we're out of the dark ages now, so I don't have to deal with having my hair pressed. But yeah, like basically I'm just a person that likes to have their hair done, and I don't go overboard with it. Most of the time I'm waiting like in between, like at least 2 months before I retwist. This time I'm doing a month just because it's the holidays, but typically I try my best to wait like 6 to 8 weeks or more to retwist my hair. So yep, and I'm just gonna twist now. Grab me a clip, make sure it's tight and looks clean. You just want to grab the end, okay, and then you just want to tightly roll and just keep doing that motion until you create this flat spiral like so. And then from there you want to grab a bobby pin. All right, and then you literally just leave it alone after that, and you just keep repeating those steps for all of your locks.
And now for these two in the middle, like my main bangs, whenever I have my locks dig down, out, like these two are always usually left in the front, depending on the style, depending on the day, depending on what's going on. Like most of the time, these two locks are just out because that's just what I do. Yeah, I did not go so tight. Ugh. Alright, so that's done. That's retwisted. And now I'm going to retwist the very last lock, and then I'm going to make a decision on how I want to go about these two locks, because did this just come out? Hold on, I think one of the clips just came out. That wasn't a part of the plan. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's cool. And this is the last lock. Yep, these two are like always my favorite to retwist. I don't know if it's because I saved them for the very end, or if it's because I don't know. This one is just so thick and pretty. I mean, they're all thick and pretty, but like this one, it just really stands out to me. Like, hey girl. Alright, almost done retwisting this one. And then I am going to grab a bobby pin. This one is like my problem child. Like it never really stays and does like what I want it to do. So I always kind of end up using two clips. Maybe I should stop trying to tame her. Maybe I should just let her be free, because clearly that's what she wants. Okay, now we're done. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should spiral them or if I should just do the pin curl all around. I know myself. I'm just going to spiral them because I'm not even trying to experiment right now. That's not... Ugh. Ugh. I mean, it's my own hair, but I don't want it in my mouth. Ugh. Alright. I like to use these ones for the spirals in the front because these locks are thick, and so these little ones, it's not going to work. I grab the top of my lock, and I literally, I hook the flexi rod around the top part. Kind of scoot it up a little bit. And I literally just wrap my lock as tight as I can around the flexi rod. Okay. And after that, I just kind of like, I just hook it again. Like, I just make it so that the flexi bar, like, I know that it's not going to go anywhere in my sleep or anything like that.
So in the morning when I take these out before I have to go to work, and stay tuned for that.
I'm just going to take out a few more. I'm going to see how these spirals turned out. Ow. Oh, that's cute.
And here's how one of the pin curls comes out. When you take it out, literally should just stay in place, to be honest. Why are you barking? Relax. Okay. This is the final look, but I know y'all are probably like, why did you flip the camera? And if you didn't notice, yes, I flipped the camera because in the selfie camera, I'm able to see myself. I'm using my iPhone because I don't have a camera at the moment. And this iPhone camera is pretty good. However, I was just like not able to see myself, and then I would look back at the video. This is what it should look like if you guys follow the directions and you guys have a similar hair texture and length and lock count than mine. I have about 60 locks, just for your reference. But yeah, like if you really pinned up your curls, then they should come out somewhat curly. Like I just feel like there's just no way to mess this up. But yeah, and some of them in the back are kind of straight, so don't make fun of me. I'm just gonna have to recurl them later. Yeah. Here's the side. It's a cute holiday look. So for Christmas, Thanksgiving, whenever you watch this video, try it out. Let me know how it goes. If you guys have any suggestions or any video topics you want me to talk about, then let me know in the comments below. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all that stuff if you feel called to. And I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. And thanks for watching. Like, really, thank you. Thank you for being here. If you watched all of this all the way through. Bye.